Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to the Watertown Municipal Arena. Your Watertown Wolves hosting the Danville Dashers again this evening. Danville with a win last night over the Wolves here at Watertown, ending an 8-game win streak. Wolves looking for a little revenge here this evening. My name is Jeff Barrett for Watertown Wolves Hockey. Glad you could join us here. Standing to my right on the camera, that is Eric Thorstein from ThunderForce Media. Tonight's hockey game brought to you by Fusillo Subaru in Watertown. For new and used Subaru sales and service, your car buying experience is the number one priority. Their staff looks forward to the challenge of meeting and exceeding your expectations when it comes to purchasing your next Subaru. You can browse online at Fusillo Subaru or visit them on Outer Washington Street in Watertown. Fusillo Subaru on Route 11 in Watertown, proud sponsors of your Watertown Wolves. Well, as we said, the Wolves falling last night here at home to the Danville Dashers, a hotly contested game, I should say, a lot of fun to watch. Tonight should be no difference. The Wolves coming in, holding on to the number one spot in the Eastern Division with 10 games played, a record of 8-2 on the season, 24 points, .800 winning percentage. Menor holds on to the number 2 spot after 10 games. They got a 7-3 record for 21 points. Elmira with 9 games in the book, 4 wins, 3 losses, 1 overtime win, 1 overtime loss for 15 points and a .556 winning percentage. Danbury, after 9 games, has a 3-4 record with 2 overtime losses included. And Delaware holding on to the bottom spot with a 2-7 record after 9 games played. Danville obviously coming out of the Western Division, climbing up into the second spot in the West. Carolina holding on to the number 1 spot with an 8-1 record with 9 games played for 24 points. Danville, after 10 games, now a 5-5 record, so right at 500 for 15 points. Port Huron, after 9 games, 3 wins, 4 losses, 2 overtime wins for 13 points. The Columbus River Dragons, who are hosting Carolina this evening, or actually they flipped places. Last night it was in Columbus. Tonight they're back in Carolina, I believe. Carolina, or I should say Columbus, with a 3-4 record, 1 overtime win, 1 overtime loss for 12 points. And the Battle Creek Rumblebees, 0-10 on the season, still looking for that first win. So the starters getting introduced to the crowd here at the Watertown Municipal Arena, and this place is packed to the rafters tonight. People expecting a good, exciting hockey game as we had last night. If you get a good look around this arena, it is really filling in and people still trying to find places to sit down. Looking at some of the leaders around the Federal Hockey League, John Butita leading the league in points scored. The forward from Menor with 23 points on the year. Parker Moscow, also out of the Menor Icebreakers, has 20 points, and Ryan Marker from the Delaware Thunder with 19. Total goals on the year, 12 goals to John Batita, as he'll lead that category as well. Our own Tyler Jurt sitting in the number 2 spot with 11 goals scored, and Derek Boudreau has 10 goals on the season. And leading the assist rack, Parker Moscow of the Menor Icebreakers on top with 14 assists. Kyle Powell and Lane King, both tied with 13, hold on to the second and third spots. Well, here we get ready to turn you over to house announcer Brian Hunsiker for our national anthem and the introduction of our special guest here this evening. Well, once again, a capacity crowd here at the Watertown Municipal Arena. Game 2 of a set this weekend between your Watertown Wolves and the visiting Danville Dashers. Again, my name is Jeff Barrett. I'll take you through all your action here tonight. Eric Thorstein from ThunderForce Media standing over here to my right. He'll be on the cameras and taking care of all the production for us here this evening. Glad you could join us. Watertown Wolves hockey free for the 2019-2020 season on YouTube throughout the year. Don't forget that during the week to check out the Watertown Wolves Facebook page. And stick around post-game if you go to the Watertown Wolves Facebook page or to our YouTube page. You can check out our 9-round fitness post-game report and player interviews. We get to that right after the game is over, so hopefully you'll stick around, join us, and watch that with us. Well, the Wolves looking for a little bit of a revenge after last night's contest here. A good contest up and down the ice. Wolves coming up short on a 2-1 game. Trying to get back to the win column here tonight after winning 8 in a row. The only loss coming on opening night of the regular season. And the boys looking to get right back into the win column. So both teams take their ice. Wolves in their home black trimmed in blue, and the Danville Dashers in their traveling white with black pants. Wolves win the faceoff. We'll head down into the offensive end to get things kicked off very quickly. Pressure goes in behind, comes back out to the blue line. Coachman not able to keep it in. He's going to skip over his stick. He'll send it right back in, hit the official with it, but the puck did not get outside the line, so the Wolves able to keep the offense in. Puck gathered up in behind, now comes out to the near side, gathered up by Bormanes. Christers Bormanes takes a huge hit as he dumps the puck into the offensive end. Now they go around to the far side. Wolves able to clear it out. It looks like Boudreau comes down the near side, lets it go. Excuse me, that was Calpuzzo's into the corner. He'll give it back to Boudreau on the far boards. Boudreau sends it to Jurich. Jurich just going to rifle one right towards the 5-hole on Gordichuk. Gordichuk able to take that one, swallow it up, and bring a stoppage in play. No traffic in front, got a good look at it. The two goalkeepers here tonight, Jesse Gordichuk again getting the start for the Danville Dashers tonight. The other end of the ice, Blake Scott in between the pipes, only his second start of the 2019-2020 season for the Wolves. Face-off one goes to the far side, puck sent in by Vladimir Port. Then it's going to come popping off the boards right next to Gordichuk, and with a couple of black sweaters standing right on top of him, Gordichuk thought better. He'll cover that one up, bring another stoppage in play. So on the far side now, going into the face-off circle will be Derek Boudreau for the Watertown Wolves. Puck goes to the corner, gathered up there by Troy Murray. Murray sends it around to the near side. Now it comes out through center. Fred Hines going to end up, he'll get it over to Gullo. Gullo's going to tip it down into the offensive end. Gullo gets in behind. Vladimir Port takes him to the boards. He'll get gathered up with Jesse Ney here. A huge hit on the far side. Going down to the ice was Jesse Ney here, and all of a sudden we've got a fight already. They're going to kick the evening off just like that, and we got bodies all over. And now Tyler Jurich getting tangled up along with Jesse Ney here. And Jurich not one that you normally see fighting. He's going to give him a couple racks to the head. Naher is going to end up on the short end of that one. And the thing's getting heated up here. Less than 2 minutes into period number 1. And Tyler Jurich going to sit for the Watertown Wolves. And on the other side of that, sitting down, Nigel Slade's going to sit down for the Danville Dashers. Had to wait for a second. They wasn't sure who they were bringing over to settle down, but they had a couple of guys tangled up, and it does end up being Nigel Slade. We may not be done with the penalties yet. The officials having a conference right here at the center ice. Having a couple of words. Now they're going to come over to talk to our scorekeeper and our public house announcer, Brian Hunsiger, here, and we'll get the word from them. Tyler Jurich got up for a second. He and Nigel Slade yelling back and forth between the two penalty boxes for a couple of seconds. The officials getting things settled down. Looks like the only penalties we will have will be to Jurich and to Slade. So that went pretty quickly. Less than 2 minutes played, period number 1, and already we've had our first battle of the evening. So 1:17 of the period, and we've got our first penalties of the night. Fred Hine for the Danville Dashers and Kyle Powell for the Watertown Wolves, both having conversations with our officiating crew here. And it looks like they've got this straightened around, and we'll get ready to go back to action. Well, 2 minutes up on the board for Tyler Jurich. Nothing up on the board yet for Nigel Slade. And now we do have another player coming to the penalty box for Watertown. And that will be Austin Petrie, who's going to come over and sit down. So we'll wait for the official announcement for you to slide that information along you back to action. We will go face off into the Watertown end. Shot coming. Blake Scott turned that one away. Right now the Dashers skating 5-on-4 to the Wolves with the extra penalty coming to the Wolves. Face-off comes near side. Hain has the puck, settles it down there. Hine, I should say, gives it to Palmerville. Palmerville turned in inside. Got turned away. Loose puck in front. And that one came off Blake Scott as he was able to get a chest on it. Moved it to the near side. Palmerville down the near side, sends it into the corner. Centering pass coming. That one tipped away and sent out of the zone by Derek Boudreau. The Wolves are going to get some fresh legs out on the ice. Puck all the way back into the other end. 1:14 left in the Dashers man advantage. Long outlet pass down the far side. Hines going to take the puck into the corner. Try to get a centering pass. That one intercepted, and the Wolves with a chance to just dump this one out of the zone again. All the way down to Jesse Gordachuk, the goalkeeper. He'll come out, settle the puck in behind his own goal. Puck gathered up there, worked on the far side. That is A.J. Tesserero sending it forward. Crashing on the near side, Patrick Zalot goes to get it. He'll leave the puck there on the near side. Comes back out to Hoagland. Hoagland sends it back. He's going to get outside the blue line. Hoagland had to retreat just a little bit. Zalot got him the puck. Comes back to Zalot. He'll send it cross ice to Tesserero. Tesserero's centering pass intercepted by Nicholas Calpuzos. Now it comes back again. Huge shot coming. Blake Scott able to get a pad on that. Now the Wolves with a shorthanded opportunity. Liam Little down the near side. He'll leave it for Dallas Desjardins. Pass was behind him, but Desjardins able to at least set it into the corner and kill some time off this power play. The Petrie penalty is just about over. 2 seconds, one. He'll make his way back out. Now 5-on-5 as Jurich and still sitting with the penalty. He and Nigel Slade both sitting down. Obviously fighting calls as there's no time up on the clock. That's going to get in. It's going to be a high stick. Gets in over the blue line, and we'll get a stoppage in play. Well, folks, during the week, if you want to hang out with your Watertown Wolves, you have 3 opportunities to do that. You can join us on Tuesday nights at Above Reality Sports Complex in the Stateway Plaza in Watertown, just off Arsenal Street. Come on down, play some pool, play some virtual golf, dartboards, foosball, all kinds of things. Your favorite players will be down there. There's food and a full bar as well, so you can come down and hang out. Also on Wednesday nights, your Watertown Wolves will gather at Buffalo Wild Wings, just off Western Avenue in Watertown. Come on down, have some great buffalo wings, and hang out with your favorite players. And then Thursday nights at Skewed Brewing in the Salmon Run Mall, it is Watertown Wolves, and it's trivia night, so you'll definitely have 3 opportunities to hang out with your Watertown Wolves. Well, the Wolves had an opportunity. The puck got all the way out of the zone on him then turned over in the offensive end. Now skating out, Joe Devaney leaves the puck for Cameron Dimmitt. Dimmitt able to poke it forward, took a huge hit on the far side, but able to get the puck forward, giving chase on that into the corner with Bogsell. Bogsell tried to stuff it home on the near side, a nifty little move. Didn't even have the puck when he started to come to the side of the goal, took it from the defender, and then tried to stuff it along the pipe, and that did not work. But a great opportunity by Dominic Bogsell, just signed earlier this week by the Watertown Wolves. Bogsell all the way out of Vilnius, Latvia, making his way into the Watertown lineup earlier this week. Puck stays in the offensive end. Michael Desjardins able to wrap it around the dashes all the way around to the backside. Puck goes to the corner. Big hit on the far corner. Puck gathered up in behind, though, by the Dashers. Turning with it, sending it back behind will be Palmerville. Puck comes out on the near side, gets through neutral ice area. Grabbing it up will be Barakov. Barakov's going to fall down. Stepped on the puck, it looked like, as he came along the near boards. That one got knocked down. Centering pass intercepted. Came back up to Palmerville. Palmerville's going to let a shot go. That's going to hit a stick and get up and out of play. So both teams with opportunities early on here, period number one. 4 minutes, 54 seconds gone in the first frame. As I said, you probably can't get a good look at it on the video here, but we have a full house at the Watertown Municipal Arena tonight. This place is packed right in. Puck goes behind, gathered up there by Calpuzos. Calpuzos tried to get it out in there, was able to keep it into the offensive end for the Dashers. Gullo gives chase, but the Wolves are going to end up with it. Coming out to the near side, Bogsell has it. He'll slide it forward to Cam Dimmitt. Dimmitt's just going to lift that down the ice. Joe Devaney was racing to get it. Devaney couldn't get to it. It comes out to the near side. Devaney played his collegiate hockey about an hour up the road here in Canton, New York at Canton College. Had a hat trick here on his opening night with the Watertown Wolves a few weeks back. Puck coming to the near side. Murray leaving it for Enzor. Enzor lets a shot go. That one tipped away, hit a body in front, went to the corner. Nick Gullo is going to go to get it. He'll take a big hit in behind, and the Wolves able to come away with that one. Onto the near side, gathering up his Bogsell again. He'll send it cross ice to Cam Dimmitt. Dimmitt quickly into the offensive end, has to jump. He's going to get hauled down, and we're going to get a penalty. Dimmitt took a stick right to the midsection, got hauled down going to the goal. Not sure if it's going to call tripping or hooking on this. You can go either way, but it will be 2 minutes. And it will be a hooking call. So 2 minutes for hooking to Troy Murray, and the Wolves get their first power play of the evening. The Wolves so far 2019 have had 43 power play opportunities, 10 power play goals for a .233 power play percentage. Flip side of that, Danville's been shorthanded 46 times. They've allowed 11 power play goals. Wolves setting up their offense, goes to the far side, comes back to Powell. Powell sends it in deep again. Quick shot coming. That hit a stick, got high up into the air. The Dashers able to gather the rebound. That'll get lifted out of the zone all the way down. And Kyle Powell comes back. Blake Scott way out of the goal, settles the puck down, gives it to Powell. Powell over to Dimmitt on the far side. Dimmitt's just going to slide it forward to Derek Boudreau. Boudreau back to Jurich on the near side. Jurich back to Powell. Powell right in the slot, sends it over to Dimmitt. Dimmitt gives it back to Powell. They play catch. Comes back to Dimmitt again. Sets up from just outside the circle. Gives it back to Powell. Powell to Jurich. Jurich rifles one out! Hit the crossbar. Looked like it was in, but the official standing right on it waved it off. And the puck all the way back the other direction. And a shorthanded opportunity and a big save by Blake Scott. The Wolves thought they had one at the other end, but it rang off the crossbar. And they all had their hands up in the air celebrating like they thought they'd won, and that allowed the Dashers to crash down the other end and get a 2-on-1 opportunity. And Blake Scott had to come up huge and make a big kick save to keep the puck out of the goal and keep it a tie ball game. The officials going back, checking with the goal monitor, and waving that off. So there was no goal. That thing looks like it went to the top of the cage, but I'm pretty sure the way it rebounded, it bounced right off the crossbar, came right out into front. Great save again by Blake Scott. Got the big blocker on that one. Puck over to the far side. Juric's going to settle it down. He's going to give it back to Cameron Dimmitt in the defensive end. The Wolves looked to escape with it there. Dimmitt had it poked off his stick, but he'll give it back to Kyle Powell. 41 seconds left in the man advantage. Wolves taking their time getting to the offensive end. Joe Devaney had it poked off the end. He'll go to pick it up. He's going to come back out towards the blue line. Kept in. Goes back to Derek Boudreau. Boudreau able to muscle his way towards the corner. Then the puck goes behind. Devaney gets it. Leaves it for Boudreau. He'll give it back to Devaney. Devaney skates out to the far side. Devaney settles the puck down there. Now he skates down the right-hand side. Looks, tried to put the puck in front. That hit a body. 9 seconds left in the Watertown man advantage. Puck comes to Powell on the near side. His centering pass hit a stick. It's going to get outside the zone. That's going to kill off the first penalty of the evening, first power play for the Wolves. So puck comes all the way through. Juric touches up, so the icing gets waved off. And then it comes outside the zone, gathered up there, and turned around. Christopher Bormanis had it. Bormanis sent it in, then he'll go for a change. So the Wolves able to get it back out. Tyler Juric's going to end up with it on the far boards, just going to lift it to the near side. A high stick knocks it down, and touching up, and it will be called. And the faceoff will go inside the Dashers' end of the ice. Well, after last night, we expected a fiery, up-tempo type of game, and that's what we've got here in the first 8 minutes of the contest. It's been fun to watch, and I'm sure the packed house here at the Watertown Municipal Arena enjoying that. Weak shot going in. Gordichuk able to just turn that one to the corner. Dallas Desjardins, one of the Desjardins brothers, able to keep the puck in the zone, turning it in behind. The puck goes off to Johan Hoagland. Hoagland gives it out through center ice. He'll send it on to Barakov. Barakov just puts it into the offensive end. Puck goes behind on the near side. Going to that's Patrick Zalak as the Dashers now to put on a little bit of pressure. Wolves can't get it out of the zone. That one's going to get passed by everybody. Came to the near boards, skated down, and that'll bring an icing call and a stoppage in play. 11:10 remaining in period number 1 here from the Watertown Municipal Arena. And we'll go back down to the Watertown end for this faceoff. Don't forget, full slate of hockey games tonight throughout the Federal Prospects Hockey League. We'll update you on scores throughout the league in just a little bit. Faceoff coming, came right back out to the slot, and then fanning on the shot was Seth Enzor, but turned around. Slade's going to end up with it, gives it back into the corner. Wolves look to get it out. Comes outside the zone. Now Michael Desjardins in a foot race trying to get to the front of the goal, and he's going to get taken off the puck. Can't get to it. Puck comes back out. Nayer's just going to leave it there for Gullo. Gullo races into the offensive end. Comes down the right-hand side. Risks the shot. Blake Scott turns that one to the corner. Big rebound all the way back out to neutral ice area and into the Dashers' end of the ice. Puck back through center. Gullo's just going to lift it back into the offensive end. Naher will give a chase there. Kyle Powell right on his back. They'll battle for the loose puck. Now Cameron Dimmitt's going to gather it up from behind. Dimmitt coming up towards the offensive end. Leaves it for Vladimir Port. Port's just going to drop it near side. Bodzil skates in. Lets a shot go. That goes off the blocker of Gordichuk. Able to turn that one aside. Now it's going to get lifted all the way back down the ice. Vladimir Port has to come back. Gathered up for the Wolves. He'll pick it up there. Gave it out to Port. Port to Dimmitt. Dimmitt's just going to wheel back into the Watertown end. Settles the puck down there. He'll leave it for Port. Port back behind the Watertown goal. Sets up the offense from there. Keeping an eye on him is Christopher Bormanis. That one's going to get outside the zone, though. Racing up to get it was Barzo, but it's going to get taken, or Bogzel, I should say. Now it's going to come all the way back down. Icing waved off as it was tipped. Gathered up there, centering pass, come right into Fred Hine, couldn't get a shot off. Wolves looking to break out of the zone with it. Joe Devaney down the far side, lost the puck, it got up on the edge, started rolling, and then turned over. Here comes Hildebrandt back the other way, that broken up, but it comes right onto the stick of Tanner Hildebrandt. Hildebrandt turned it over though, and the Wolves dump it into the offensive end and go for a change there. Puck loose near side. Bormanis has it. He'll turn right in front of his own goal. Now skates out on the near side, being watched by Jamie Lucas. Quick shot coming right into the chest of Blake Scott. And Scott's going to swallow that one up. He'll bring a stoppage in play. Oh, we got timeout on the ice. Media timeout here at the Watertown Municipal Arena. As we said, don't forget, join us for the post-game report brought to you by 9 Round Fitness in Watertown at 21290 County Route 202. Check them out online at 9round.com. And don't forget, as we said, log on to the Watertown Wolves Facebook page or to the YouTube page later on after the game and see our post-game report brought to you by 9 Round Fitness. 9 Round. Get fit, never hit. Also, when you can't get to the Watertown Arena on home games on Friday nights for our Red Fridays, don't worry. Tunes 92.5 has got you covered for all your Wolves home games on Friday evenings. Tune in and listen to all the action live. Don't forget to listen to Johnny Keegan every Wednesday at 5 o'clock for Coach's Corner with Coach Paul McLean and some of your favorite Watertown Wolves players. Listen to Tunes 92.5, 104.5 during the week for your chance to score game tickets for your Watertown Wolves. Tunes 92.5, proud sponsor of your Wolves. Face off in the Watertown end. Turning around and ends up with it is Tesserero. Tesserero sent it to the corner. The Wolves able to intercept that, get it out to the neutral ice area. Puck settled down there by Johan Hoagland. Hoagland got it right back to the offensive end. Tesserero's going to gather it up, gave it back. Quick shot coming. That one turned aside by Blake Scott. Patrick Zolak with a great opportunity, but Scott took that one away. Puck gets sent all the way around the far side. Racing over to pick it up will be Levi Armstrong for the Dashers. He'll send it back into his own end. Going to come to the near side. Armstrong couldn't handle the outlet pass. Comes back to Derek Boudreau. Boudreau tried to get the pass over to Tyler Jurich. Jurich a one-timer. And Gordachuk able to find that one. And Jesse Gordachuk up to the challenge early here. Makes a great save. Settles down on the puck on the rebound. And brings the stoppage with 8:19 remaining in the opening period here. Faceoff comes outside the blue line, so Kugler's going to go back, gathers it up for the Wolves, tried to slide it forward to Joe Devaney. Pass was behind him. Devaney had to turn around, goes back to the Watertown end. Marvin Powell chasing the loose puck. Gets tangled up with Naher in the corner. They turn with it there. Naher gets taken off the puck. Quick shot coming from Enzor. That one turned aside by Blake Scott. Now the Wolves trying to break out. Long outlet pass gets tipped forward. Bodzil couldn't get to it. So it comes through center ice. Gullo's just going to turn. Leaves the puck on the near side for Slade. Slade's shot hit a stick, missed to the far corner. And then comes right back out in front. Centering pass coming through to Cam Dimmitt. Dimmitt right down the middle. Goes right in behind the goal. Looks to wrap around. Comes back out on the far side. Gets poked off the puck and left it there. Hildebrandt's going to end up with it near side. He's going to rifle one towards the front of the goal. A big rebound came out in front of Blake Scott, and then Scott able to poke it away. Bogsel down to the near end trying to get the puck back to Joe Devaney. Kind of a sloppy pass, and it comes right back the other direction. Bormanis walks in, lets the shot go. That one turned aside by Blake Scott. Scott doing some great work in the early going here. Big hit in behind. Puck comes out to the blue line. Held in. Quick shot coming as the Dashers put on a little pressure. Now breaking out far side. Wolves skating in. It will be Nicholas Calpuzos. Calpuzos come to the left-hand side. Puts the puck right in front. Jurich couldn't get a stick on it. Wolves gather up the rebound. Now they try to spread it out, set up their offense from there. Michael Desjardins to the far side. Lets the shot go. And that missed to the top corner, and the goal's going to come off. Michael Desjardins slid it all the way through the slot over to Dallas Desjardins. He one-timed it to the top of the goal and couldn't make it stick, and then the goal's going to come off, and we're going to get a stoppage with 6:39 remaining in the first period. So faceoff's going to come to the near side of Jesse Gordachuk. It will be Liam Little skating into the faceoff circle for the Watertown Wolves. A little delay in the action as they work on the goal behind. Now we'll get refired up. He shoots, score! Wolves off the face-off, came right out in front, and they get on the board. So the Wolves are going to strike first here this evening. Dallas Desjardins going to net the goal here tonight. An even strength goal, 1-0 in favor of the Watertown Wolves. Back to action very quickly they go. Wolves look to skate out with it. Puck turned over into the defensive end. Gathered up there by the Dashers. They'll refire. Puck turned over. Jamie Lucas able to keep it in the offensive end for the Wolves. Takes it in behind the goal. Turns, sends it off to Vladimir Port. Port settles it down. He'll give it back to Kyle Powell. Powell's going to put it in front. Puck is loose on the ice on a big rebound. Nobody in a black sweater able to take advantage. And the Dashers coming back the other direction. And they're going to be offside. The Dashers had a 2-on-1 opportunity and got in ahead of the play. And that's going to bring a stoppage and an offside call. Back to action, face-off into neutral ice area. Wolves able to intercept that one. Tyler Jurich got it back to center. Now it's going to get dumped right back into the Watertown end. Blake Scott watches it slide by. He'll leave it there for Kyle Powell. Powell's going to send it out. Now it comes to the near side. Liam Little just cross ice to Tyler Jurich. Jurich comes right down the right-hand side. Trying to get it back to Derek Boudreau, crashing down. And Boudreau has some very soft hands. If you can get the puck to him in front of the goal, he can get a great redirect for you. Centering pass intercepted. Now skating out, coming down the near side. Nick Gullo, a nifty little move, walks into the offensive end. Had it taken off by Vladimir Port. Just a nice poke check. Took the puck away. Bodgel has it, sends it cross ice, too far for Jurich to get to, so it's going to get sent right back the other way. Icing waved off, so Kyle Powell's just going to rifle it out to Bodgel near side. Dominic Bodgel skates down, tried to come to the front, backhands it. That one missed to the far side, came all the way through. Wolves poke it right back in front, but nobody there to take advantage. Now it's going to come out on the near side. Skating up with will be Bormanis. He'll go to the far side. Centering pass came all the way through, tipped forward. That's going to miss everything. Now we're going to get a stoppage in play as Blake Scott's able to stop and cover that one up. Puck into the far side as we go back to action. Sent all the way around by Justin Coachman. He'll leave it for Kelpuzos. Kelpuzos slides it ahead to Michael Desjardins. Desjardins had it taken away by Fred Hine. Got pickpocketed there. Hine's going to send it forward. Now he'll come back to the near side. Gets the puck to Palmerville. Palmerville sends it in to the offensive end for the Dashers. Big rebound out on the far corner. Turning with it there is Liam Little. He'll send it off. Gets outside the zone, so they have to back it up. Gets sent all the way down into the Dashers' end of the ice as Johan Hoagland took a huge hit on the far side from Coachman. Now the puck comes back out of the Dashers' end. Palmerville's just going to wheel right back into his own end with it. He'll set up there. He's got Derek Boudreau keeping an eye on him. Now it does get out to the far side and sent forward by Artem Barakov. Barakov into the offensive end, gathered up there by Nicholas Kelpuzos in behind the Watertown goal. 3:49 remaining in the opening period, and then putting himself on the wheels that he's got. Derek Boudreau going to skate down, does get the puck to the front of the goal, fell down on his way, tried to get it back to Jamie Lucas, then he comes back to Boudreau in the corner. Boudreau gives it back one more time. Centering pass coming. Tyler Jurich tried to get it to Jamie Loomis. That one was knocked down. Lucas had it for a second, couldn't get a good shot off with it. Puck comes back the other way, gathered up there, lifted way up into the air on a shot that was deflected. Puck goes in behind. Zalak ends up with it, tried to bring it to the front of the goal. That one missed to the far side, turning and trying to get a shot back in front. Marvin Powell goes to get it for the Wolves. He's just going to send it off the back dasher. And the Wolves sending it out far side. Jurich tried to tip it forward. That hit a skate, but then the Wolves able to skate 3-on-2. Boudreau near side gets it over to Tyler Jurich. Went all the way through. Jurich just going to slap it towards the side of the goal. Trying to create something. You're talking about getting those dirty goals, and that one didn't make it in front of the goal. Comes back out through center ice. Michael Desjardins able to lift it in the offensive end, but that one settled right back down by the Dashers defense, and looking for an outlet pass come through center. Going to come back to Kyle Powell. He's just going to touch it ahead to Dallas Desjardins. Desjardins back to Powell in the defensive end. Long outlet pass. Enzor is going to intercept that one, and he'll head back into the offensive end. Gets taken off the puck by Desjardins. Now it comes out to the near side, and Michael Desjardins is just going to lift it forward to Liam Little. That one poked out to neutral ice area. Gullo's going to end up with it. Gullo steps inside the line, gets bodied off from there. Goes into the corner. Kyle Powell's going to gather it up. Long outlet pass, cross ice to Vladimir Port. Port tried to slend it through the middle, but Gullo right there to take it back. But the Wolves will end up with it one more time. Now it goes back to Cam Dimmitt at center. Dimmitt gets tangled up coming to the blue line. Knocked the puck down, but Bogsel's going to end up with it. He's got Dimmitt on the side. Gives it to him. Dimmitt walks in front of the backhand. Goes underneath of Jesse Gordichuk. Cam Dimmitt did everything right. He got Gordichuk to commit. As he went down, he tried to lift the puck over him. Didn't get enough on it, and ends up going 5-hole and right underneath the backside of Jesse Gordichuk. So Gordichuk, another nice save here. Great effort by Cameron Dimmitt. Dimmitt seems to be a little bit quicker this year, getting into the action. Fast up and down the ice, having a great early part of the 2019-2020 season. Long outlet pass, Joe Devaney's going to end up with it. He'll send it back to Cam Dimmitt. Dimmitt tried to get it to Bogsel. Bogsel couldn't get a hold of it. It goes back into the corner. Barberana sent it back for the Dashers. That one's going to get lifted all the way out. Justin Coachman will settle it down for the Wolves with 1:10 remaining in the opening period. He'll send it cross ice to Port. Port gets it out to Joe Devaney. Devaney trying to get something going far side. Will skate right down the right hand side. Risks the shot. That's going to go off a stick and up and out of play. So on the break in the action here, both teams getting a fresh set of legs out onto the ice. Going back and looking at that goal by the Watertown Wolves, Dallas Desjardins netting the goal for the Wolves, assisted by Liam Little and by Michael Desjardins. Puck goes all the way out to center ice, knocked down there. Gullo picks it up, skates right to the short slot, lets a shot go. That hit a body, went up onto the glass. Gathered up in the offensive end, stays in there. Jamie Lucas able to knock down one of the Dashers in the corner. Puck goes loose behind. Wolves look to clear it out. Now it gets tangled up in a battle behind for the loose puck. Wolves come away with it, trying to get out of the zone, not far enough, so Enzor is able to get a shot on it. That hit a body, never made it through. Now Tyler Jurich wheels, gives the puck to the near side. Jamie Lucas comes down, had the lane, got a puck in front. That one got deflected, went to the side. The Wolves not able to get a good shot on goal after looking like they were going to have an opportunity right there. And then the clearing goes up into the rafters. That'll bring a stoppage with 10.7 seconds remaining in period number 1. Yeah, I'm good. Face-off far side. It will be Derek Boudreau skating into the face-off circle for the Wolves. Puck gets sent back into the corner on the side of the goal with 6 seconds left. That will effectively do it. Oh, they lift it out. We're going to get another stoppage with 4.8 seconds left in the period. That one got up, hit the rafters here once again. So face-off is going to come to the near side of Jesse Gordichuk for the Danville Dashers. Skating into the circle will be Derek Boudreau for the Watertown Wolves. He'll win it back through his legs, and that will effectively end the period. We'll get one more stop. Each time I've said that, we've had a stoppage in play. Same two guys are going to skate in. Puck goes to the corner, and that'll give the sound of the horn, and we'll be done with period number 1 here from the Watertown Municipal Arena. Well, the Wolves got things started here at 13:25 of period number 1. Dallas Desjardins will get the goal. Even strength goal assisted by Liam Little and by Michael Desjardins. That made it 1-0 in favor of the Watertown Wolves. Shots on goal through period number 1. Watertown 14 shots on goal, 12 for the Danville Dashers. Power plays, each team has had 2. They're both 0 for 2 on power play opportunities here in period number 1. Well, we're glad you could join us here on Watertown Wolves Hockey from the Watertown Municipal Arena. Take a quick look here before we take a break at the scores around the Federal Prospects Hockey League. Game started at 6 o'clock tonight down in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. The Carolina Thunderbirds hosting the Columbus River Dragons. They switched homes after last night's game, and Carolina with a 7-0 lead over the River Drivers. That one in period number 3. The Port Huron Prowlers are in Menor, Ohio to take on the Menor Icebreakers for a second night in a row. Menor with a 4-2 lead over Port Huron in that contest. Out in Danbury, Connecticut, the Danbury Hat Tricks holding a 6-2 lead over the Battle Creek Rumblebees. The Rumblebees still looking for their first win of the 2019-2020 season, their inaugural season here in the Federal Prospects Hockey League. And down in Delaware tonight, the Delaware Thunder with a 3-1 lead over the Elmira Enforcers early in that contest. And, of course, our score here, 1-0. Your Watertown Wolves enjoying the lead over the Danville Dashers here tonight. We're going to take a short break from the Watertown Municipal Arena. My name is Jeff Barrett, and we'll be back in just a couple of minutes with you. Don't go away. We got a lot of hockey left to come from the Watertown Municipal Arena. We'll be right back. Well, welcome back to the Watertown Municipal Arena. We get set for period number 2 here in the barn in Watertown. Your Wolves enjoying a 1-0 lead over the visiting Danville Dashers out of Danville, Illinois. My name is Jeff Barrett. Thanks for joining us here on Watertown Wolves Hockey. Well, a spirited game up and down the ice, both ends. Goaltenders have been up to the challenge. The Wolves able to sneak one in off a face-off, taking that 1-0 lead. 12:43 of period number 1. Dallas Desjardins nets the goal, assisted by Liam Little and by Michael Desjardins. Glad you could join us here. My partner standing next to me, that is Eric Thorstein on the cameras, computers, all that stuff that I don't understand. They just pay me to talk. Glad you could join us. We get ready for period number 2 here from the Watertown Municipal Arena. Puck drop, we go back to action. Puck goes back into the Watertown end, comes out, tipped in by Michael Desjardins, all the way into the offensive end. Racing back to pick it up will be Joseph Hoagland for the, Johan Hoagland, I should say, for the Dashers. He's going to send that one right back out. Nicholas Calpuzzo's back, gathers up for the Wolves, sends it over to Port, far side. That one gets tipped forward. It gets sent right back into the Watertown end. So Justin Coachman goes back, picks it up. He'll settle the puck down in behind Blake Scott. Scott getting his second start of the 2019-2020 season here for the Watertown Wolves. Shot coming, that one off the blocker of Blake Scott. Wolves not able to get it out of the zone. Now gathered up there, set high off the boards to Dallas Desjardins, right in his feet. Desjardins is going to get in, and looks like we're going to get an offside. Derek Boudreau was standing right in front of the official and comes back, has a word with the official, and a little chuckle as he may have had a step in over the blue line. We're glad you could join us here free on YouTube this year. We got a lot of people watching. I know I got a bunch of friends gathered at one of the Wolves official hangout places. All the gang over at Above Reality Sports Complex right there in the Stateway Plaza watching the game. Sent us a text a little while ago, the owner, Bill Gaudette, letting everybody know that he was enjoying watching game. He was here last night, was out for our ceremonial puck drop, delayed penalty coming. So Gordachuk heads off to the bench, gets an extra skater, but then the Wolves touch up. And the first power play of the evening for the second power play of the evening, I should say, for the Danville Dashers. It'll be Kyle Powell going to sit down for 2 minutes for a high stick. So the Dashers getting ready to take their first, or I should say third power play of the night. Watertown so far in the season has been shorthanded 32 times. They've allowed 3 power play goals for a .906 kill percentage. The other side of that, the Danville Dashers have had 46 power play opportunities this year, 11 power play goals for a .239 scoring percentage. Puck rebounded off a shot, comes all the way back down to the Dashers end. Palmerville has to come back. He'll pick it up for the Dashers. Skates behind his own goal, goes right back out on the right-hand side. He'll race down the ice, being watched by Jamie Lucas. Lucas able to poke the puck away from him. Now it comes out to neutralized area. Fred Hines going to gather it up for the Dashers. He'll send it near side to Bormanis. Bormanis steps inside the blue line. Centering pass back to Hine. Hine rifles one off the shoulder of Blake Scott, and then the Wolves able to clear that one the length of the ice. 1:12 left in the power play for the Dashers. Going back up to pick up the puck in behind will be Hildebrandt. Hildebrandt settles the puck in behind his own goal. He's got Hine on the near side. He'll just drop the puck in behind for Seth Enzor. Enzor back behind his own goal. Dallas Desjardins keeps an eye on it. Desjardins is going to come away with it. Now he'll lift it down into the offensive end. The Wolves going for a change. Puck goes all the way through, comes down into the near side. Puck intercepted right in front as Michael Desjardins able to take it away. Enzor's going to end up with a shot go. That one turned aside by Blake Scott. Now the puck goes into the corner, comes out to the near side, gathering at the puck is Hoagland. Hoagland rifles one. That hit a body, went up to the top side, goes into the corner. Enzor's got it again. He'll turn with it, steps back out towards the blue line, gives it to Johan Hoagland. Hoagland back to Enzor. That one poked away by Desjardins, and he'll give chase from there, then go for a change, but it poked it all the way back into the Dashers' end with 4 seconds left in the power play. Penalty is over. Kyle Powell back out. Hoagland able to send that one forward down the far side, skating right to the side of the goal, letting a shot go. That was Levi Armstrong. That one turned aside, now it comes right back to neutral ice. Gathered up once again by Enzor. Enzor tried to get it to the front of the goal and then turned away there. Coming up with it will be Derek Boudreau. Boudreau back to Marvin Powell. Powell's going to rip it around to the near side. The only person standing there was Levi Armstrong, so he was able to keep it in the zone for the Dashers. Centering pass coming. That missed everybody. And all the way back down into the Dashers. Then they'll retreat back to their own end of the ice. In behind, trying to pick it up will be Palmerville. Turnover in front, and then a huge shot coming, and a collision in front. The goal comes off. We'll get a stoppage in play. Well, we talked about the guys at the whole gang over to Above Reality watching the game here tonight. We said Bill Gaudette was here last night to drop the puck. Obviously the one that had to stay and take care of the business is the smarter one of the two. That was Debbie Gaudette taking care of the operation last night. She's actually my sister-in-law, so I have to be nice to her, but she's the brains of the operation there. And that's why Bill was able to come watch a little bit of hockey here last evening, and I will probably be joining them for a post-game cocktail a little bit later on. Puck through center ice, comes back into neutral ice area, gathered up right here. Patrick Zalak has it. He'll step back. Kyle Powell able to poke it away from him, hit it with a hand pass, so he couldn't touch it. And it goes ahead to Gullo. Gullo gathers it up, tries to send it to Zalak through center. That one knocked down by Port, and then it comes right back into the Watertown end. Bogsville keeping an eye on Hoagland as they go in. Hoagland able to get a shot off. That missed onto the near side. Wolves turn it back to the near corner, gathered up. Now Joe Devaney has it. Devaney tried to slide it forward. That one stayed in the zone. Wolves gathered up in behind Kyle Powell with the puck, trying to settle it out. Gives it right to Gullo, though, and it came to the near corner. Gullo sent it right back around. Wolves having a hard time getting the puck out of the zone here. All of a sudden, for like the last 15, 18 seconds, puck has stayed in the Watertown end. Kyle Powell setting up the offense in behind one more time. Another long outlet pass gets intercepted. Now Joe Devaney's going to end up with it, though. Devaney, a little toe drag right through his legs. Puck came back out in front. Got the puck to Lucas with a redirect. That right up into the chest of Jesse Gordichuk, and he'll swallow that one up. Bring a stoppage in play. 14:47 left in the period number 2. Well, the Wolves trying to avenge a 1-goal loss last night here at home to the Dashers, as the Dashers ended an 8-game win streak for the Watertown Wolves. So the guys came out tonight. The boys were on fire early, had a lot of action going on. Now it seems like the Dashers have also picked up to meet that intensity. Turning on the far side is Desjardins. Puck went through, all comes back to Calpuzos. Calpuzos tried to get it back to Liam Little. That intercepted by Frederick Hine. Hine able to slide that one forward. Big collision right in front. Poked back in the other end. Enzor back to pick it up for the Dashers, being walked by Dallas Desjardins. Now Michael Desjardins switches places with him. Long outlet pass should bring an icing, and no, we're going to get nothing. They waved the icing off. Puck must have been tipped on the way out of the zone, as that went the length of the ice, but no call from the official. So face-off will be in the Watertown end, going to go to the far side of Blake Scott. Said Blake Scott getting his second start of the 2019-2020 season here tonight for the Watertown Wolves. Blake, 6 foot, 180 pounds, out of Chesapeake, Virginia. Been up to the challenge here tonight. Not seeing a lot of action, we said, this year. Jeremy Palmerville's got the yeoman's work throughout the season so far. Trying to fix the goal one more time. We had a problem last evening with the goals as well here. It seems they don't anchor like they should. Not sure what the issue is. We haven't had that problem so far this year. but last night and tonight, the goals coming off with a little bit of contact. So that brings a little stoppage in play once again. Face off near side, does get outside the zone, so Hoagland has to send it back into his own end, and the Dashers send it out from there. Creeping in, it's going to be offside. Now we got a couple of players getting together behind the goal. Tyler Jurich. Oh, my apologies. That is Preston Kugler back there. He and one of the Dashers having words. Kugler took a little shot at Christers Bormanis right up around the chops, and then everybody skates away. So things starting to get a little chippy here, about 6 minutes into period number 2, and Christers Bormanis continuing to have words right now. And this time it's with Tyler Jurich, and Bormanis just seems to like he wants to go with anybody right now. So we'll keep an eye on number 61, Christers Bormanis, as looks like he's ready to tee it up with any one of the Wolves that he can get involved. As the words continue as we go to the face-off. Centering pass came through. Boudreau couldn't get to it, so the puck gets back outside the zone. Near side lifted forward was Hildebrandt into the offensive end. So we get another stoppage in play. And we're going to get a hooking call. Still waiting to see who it is. The official standing here signaled a hooking call, and now it looks like they're going to have words with Tyler Jurich right here in front of us. And Jurich is going to sit down for 2 minutes, so the power play will come back to the Danville Dashers once again. And Tyler Jurich is either acting really well or he is totally perplexed by that call, and now the officials hearing it from the capacity crowd here at the Watertown Municipal Arena. So one more time, the Dashers back to the power play. Puck comes to Hildebrand near side. He'll send it in deep. Goes in behind, gets lifted out by Slade. Slade takes it behind. Centering pass came right out in front. And then Blake Scott has to drop down, cover that one up. And a collision in front. And another stoppage in play. So things getting a little chippy here, period number 2, as we got 13-18 remaining in the second period, and they'll get things settled down, get the goal back on one more time. We'll get ready to go back at it. 1:45 remaining in the man advantage for the Danville Dashers. Joe Devaney skates into the faceoff circle for the Wolves against Nigel Slade. Quick shot coming from Fred Heine on the far side. Blake Scott able to swallow that one up, bring another stoppage. 13-13 left in the period. Blake Scott doing a great job through a period and a half here at the Watertown Municipal Arena. Face-off won by Dallas Desjardins. Puck comes outside the zone. Foot race for the loose puck. Michael Desjardins trying to get to it. He'll get taken off. Now it comes to Hine. Hine fanned on it. Wolves able to poke that one forward. Michael Desjardins in forechecking on Christers Bormanis. Bormanis able to poke the puck along behind the goal with 1:20 left in the man advantage for the Dashers. Puck coming out from behind, swinging to the near side. Get it up by Fred Hine. Got it poked forward. Had it taken off his stick. Wolves able to lift that one right back in to the offensive end with 1:05 remaining in the power play for the Danville Dashers. Gathering up in behind the goal, that'll be Palmerville with the puck. Jamie Lucas keeps an eye on him. Lucas watches him as he comes out. They get the puck up through center. Bormanis down the far side, trying to look for a centering pass. Does get it in front to Fred Hine. That one intercepted and then turning and setting it out. Jamie Lucas able to just wheel, send that off the Dashers all the way down the ice. So Johan Hoagland has to come back, pick it up for the Dashers in behind Jesse Gordachuk. He'll send it out to Nair, near side. Nair gets into the zone. Got Enzor down the front side. They'll come in. Hoagland lets a shot go. That one missed far on the inside, and then it comes back out to the boards, turning with it there, trying to get the puck back out in front. Comes out to the point one more time, settled down by Troy Murray. Murray let a shot go. Puck came out to Hoagland. Hoagland fanned on the shot, but got it right back again. Now he'll let a shot go. That hit a body in front, and we'll get a stoppage in play. 8 seconds left in the man advantage for the Danville Dashers. Tyler Jurich up onto his feet, ready to get back out onto the ice. Derek Boudreau against Enzor for the faceoff. Boudreau's going to win that one. He skates in behind the Watertown goal with 4 seconds left into the man advantage. He'll just wheel around, take a couple extra seconds off. Penalty is over. Jurich back out onto the ice. Long outlet pass intercepted by Murray, and then Michael Desjardins couldn't get to it. Now it's poked back out to neutral ice. Comes all the way back down to Hoagland in the Dashers end of the arena with Tyler Jurich keeping an eye on him. And then Enzor ends up with it right in, or excuse me, Tesserero has it with it in front of it. Goes back to the side. Boudreau gets it in the offensive end. Gives it to Michael Desjardins. Desjardins backs his way in. Lets a shot go. That one went all the way through. Big rebound. Marvin Powell able to keep it in the zone. Tried to put it right back in front of the goal. Couldn't control it there. Comes all the way back the other direction. Levi Armstrong overskates it. His shot hit a leg. And Kugler able to get the outlet pass to Michael Desjardins. One-on-one with the goalkeeper, and he missed fire on the near side. Desjardins got in behind the defense, tried to get a shot off, trying to rush it in and put it on the top side. Kyle Powell now keeps it in, gives it to Tyler Jurich. Jurich hit Tesserero with it, gave it to Barakov, sent it all the way across. Now Levi Armstrong going to go gather it up. The Wolves able to keep it in the zone. Vladimir Port sent it in behind, gathered up on the near side by Borgzo. Borgzo gave it right back. And puck comes across to Jurich, one-timer! And he fanned on it and puck back the other way. Tesserero got a weak shot to the near side. Puck goes all the way to the corner. Collision on the far side. Comes right back out in front. Another shot coming. That one turned aside by Blake Scott, and the Wolves look to skate out with it. Cameron Dimmitt sends it all the way cross ice far side to Bogzo. Bogzo tried to get to the front of the goal. Lost the puck for a second. Now it comes out on the near side, and Jesse Gordichuk's going to drop down, cover that one up. He'll bring a stoppage in play. Well, we got timeout here on the ice at the Watertown Municipal Arena. 9:48 remaining, period number 2. You want to do the Fusillo thing now? Folks, official sponsors of our broadcast here tonight, brought to you by Fusillo Subaru in Watertown at 18352 US Route 11. That's Outer Washington Street. For new and used Subaru sales and service, your car buying experience is their number one priority. Their staff looks forward to bringing you the challenge of meeting and exceeding all your expectations when it comes to purchasing your next Subaru. You can browse online at FusilloSubaru.com or visit them online, visit them on Washington Street in Watertown. Fusillo Subaru, the official sponsors of your Watertown Wolves. Folks, don't forget, during the week you want to hang out with your favorite Watertown Wolves players. You've got 3 opportunities to do that. On Tuesday nights, you can join us at Above Reality Sports Complex in the Stateway Plaza in Watertown. Come on down, play some virtual golf. They got virtual reality rides. You can play some darts, play pool, play foosball. There's food and, of course, full bar service there. And then you can play some games with your favorite Watertown Wolves. On Wednesday night, join us at Buffalo Wild Wings right off Western Boulevard in Watertown. Wings, a beer sport. It's Buffalo Wild Wings and your Watertown Wolves. Thursday nights, it's trivia night at Skewed Brewing in the Salmon Run Mall. Join your favorite Watertown Wolves players and get in on a little trivia on Thursdays at Skewed Brewing. Face-off coming in the Watertown end. 9:38 remaining, period number 2. Quick shot coming. That went off the glove of Blake Scott. He lost sight of it for a second. Came off the top of the glove, went over the back of the goal, and the Wolves able to escape one there. Puck slid forward, hit a skate. into the offensive end, so it's going to get sent down the length of the ice. It will be icing. We'll get another stoppage in play and bring the puck all the way back to the other end of the arena. Well, as we said, a full slate of hockey going on in the Federal Prospect Hockey League this evening. The Carolina Thunderbirds hosting the Columbus River Dragons. That score 8-3 is a final in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. The Port Huron Prowlers out of Port Huron, Michigan are in Menor, Ohio tonight to take on the Menor Icebreakers. And the Icebreakers hold a 4-3 lead there in period number 3. In Danbury, Connecticut, the Danbury Hat Tricks hosting the Battle Creek Rumblebees. 9-2 the score there as the Danbury Hat Tricks enjoy a 7-goal advantage. Battle Creek still looking for their first win. And the Elmira Enforcers coming from behind to take the lead over the Delaware Thunder in Delaware tonight. 4-3 the score there in the late going of the contest. Back to action here. Liam Little's just going to back the puck, into the offensive end. Goes right on to Jesse Gordachuk. And with one of the Watertown Wolves crashing down in front of him, Gordachuk's going to drop down, cover that one up, and bring a stoppage in play. Well, as we talked about earlier, this place is full right to the rafters tonight. There is standing room only all the way around this building, and the reason for it is tonight is firefighters and EMS night, so we've got a lot of guests here in the building, and they have packed it in. A lot of people around the arena with their fire department jackets on and supporting their colors and showing off their pride, and it's great to have them here. Long outlet pass for Fred Hine, picks it up near side, centering pass coming, quick shot! And off Bormanis, and that one turned aside by Blake Scott. Now a huge collision near side with Coachman and Bormanis. Puck going forward. Wolves trying to get it out of the zone. Here comes Derek Boudreau, offensive end. Boudreau just going to rifle it to the corner, gathered up there, and it's going to get up and out of play. The Watertown Wolves are going to get a power play here. Christers Bormanis going to go for high sticking for 2 minutes, and he had a few words with the official on the way back to the box, and my apologies, I missed that. It was behind the play, and watching the puck come up through it, I heard the fans at one end screaming pretty loudly and looked down and saw the official with his arm up in the air, so the Wolves will get another power play opportunity here with 8:12 remaining, period number 2. Face off in the Dashers' end of the ice, turning with it. Puck goes to the corner, gathered up there by Jurich. Tyler Jurich walks in, rifles a shot towards the goal. Jesse Gordachuk grabs that one out of midair, bring another stoppage in play. Well, we had a little problem with the score clock here in the building, so they had to take a second to get that reset. It was on the penalty clock. It actually didn't look like it started. Face-off goes right on to Gordachuk, so he'll cover that one up one more time and bring another quick stoppage. Well, your attack right now for the Watertown Wolves on this power play, Derek Boudreau out there along with Cam Dimmitt, Joe Devaney, Tyler Jurich, and Kyle Powell. Face-off one goes to the corner. Wolves gathered up from there, working in behind, coming right back out in front. Dimmitt rifles one off the goalkeeper. Puck loose for a second. Goes out to the far point. Now it comes to came back to Kyle Powell. Powell sent it along, and now it's going to get lifted out of the zone and all the way down in a foot race. Puck coming back, tip towards center. Joe Devaney's going to gather it up. Devaney drops the puck for Boudreau. Left it for Tyler Jurich. Jurich slipped through his skates, go to the far side. Devaney goes in. He'll poke it along. Derek Boudreau trying to get after it. Now it comes back to Joe Devaney. Gets lifted out on the far side. Too far for Jurich to get to. So Tyler Jurich has to retreat, gathers it up, gives it back to Kyle Powell with 1:04 remaining in the man advantage. Cameron Dimmitt down the near side, tried to get to the goal, had to go all the way behind. Sets up there, turns right at the circle, sends it back to Devaney in the corner. He'll give it back to Tyler Jurich. Jurich back to Devaney, far side. He'll skate in with it. Stops just outside the face-off circle, gives it to Jurich. Jurich steps in, rifles one that missed on the near side. Come poking back out again. then gathered up there, lifted all the way out. So Blake Scott able to settle that one down. 36 seconds left in the Watertown man advantage. Puck to the near side. Kyle Powell back to pick it up. The Wolves get a couple of sets of fresh legs. Puck comes out to Michael Desjardins. He tried to poke it ahead. Gets in. Desjardins with a nifty little move. Tried to get to the front of the goal. And then it's loose on the near side. Puck tangled up there. Enzor has it for second. 17 seconds left. He's able to lift that out of the zone. Nicholas Calpuzos gathers up for Watertown. Gives it right back to Tyler Jurich. Jurich back to Calpuzos. Calpuzos sends it cross ice to Dallas Desjardins. 5 seconds left in the man advantage. Wolves reel back into their own end. That will kill off the penalty. So Christers Bormanis back out onto the ice for the Dashers. He'll put a stick right across Michael Desjardins. So Desjardins had to reel back. Left the puck for Calpuzos. Calpuzos turns, gives it to Justin Coachman. Coachman's outlet pass missed everybody, and picked it up was Enzor. Enzor comes in, lets a shot go. That went all the way through. Bormanis with the rebound, sends it back in one more time to Enzor. Comes out to Fred Hine, near side. Hine had it, sent the puck around, got poked away. Puck goes into the corner, gets lifted out to Bormanis. He'll leave it to the near side. Murray handles it, settles it down in the point. Lets a shot go. That missed on the far side. Goes out to Bormanis again, sending it back out to the point, turning with his Enzor. Lets a shot go right into the glove of Blake Scott. That thing went through some traffic, and Blake Scott able to cover it up, bring another stoppage in play. So faceoff's going to come to the far side. Wolves trying to get something going here. Puck in their end. They've picked up their intensity here the last few minutes of period number 2. Faceoff lifted high, goes out to the point, gathered up, sent right back in by Palmerville. Then it comes around to Fred Hine. Hine to the near side. They give it to Bormanis. Risks a shot towards the goal. That hit a body. Never got all the way through. Now Cam Dimmitt able to get it back out. Doesn't come out of the zone. So Hoagland is able to lift one on goal. And Blake Scott, that thing took an odd bounce. Came off his pad. He had to drop back, covered up, wide open net to his left side. And he was able to take it away and bring another stoppage with 5:11 remaining. Face-off one, Wolves control the puck near side. Goes all the way across, and Joe Devaney's going to get in ahead of the play. Tried to put the brakes on, couldn't do it, and get a skate back on the blue line. Couldn't get it done, and the icing call will be made. So the face-off's going to come to the near side right in front of our vantage point. Boudreau's going to skate into the face-off circle for the Watertown Wolves against Tesserero. Tesserero won it forward, and now it comes right back into their end. Gathered up there. Puck comes out to Patrick Zalak. Zalak turns with it for the Dashers. Skates into the offensive end. Sends it to the Artem Barakov on the far side. And a shot coming, and Blake Scott once again will glove that one and get a stoppage in play. So the faceoff's going to go to the far side one more time. Derek Boudreau skating into the circle against A.J. Tesserero. And now Boudreau is going to get tossed from the faceoff circle, so Jamie Lucas will skate in. Lucas going to win that one back to Kyle Powell. Powell's just going to rifle it all the way around the dash to the near side. Hoagland able to keep it in. Then he'll lift that one all the way back into the offensive end. Powell back to get it for the Wolves, I should say. Comes out, Hoagland keeps it in the offensive end for the Dashers. Pressure continues now by the guys in the white jerseys. They're able to keep it in the offensive end. Puck goes in behind. Kyle Powell's just going to gather it up from there. He'll hold on to it, sends it off the back. Dasher behind to Marvin Powell. He'll turn with it, gives it back to him. My apologies, Vladimir Port having that. Sends it to the near side. Wolves able to skate with it this time. Coming in the offensive end, Jamie Lucas gives it to Boudreau, gave it back to him, and it hit a skate, never got all the way through. Jamie Lucas skating right down into the slot. Quick shot coming other way, and Blake Scott will glove that one out of midair, and we'll get another stoppage. So face off near side. Nigel Slade wins it back through his legs, comes back to the point, sent in by Troy Murray. Puck loose in front. Wolves able to gather that one up. Not out of the zone. Now they will get it forward, and it will be Devaney getting it forward. Had to get back on side, overskated the puck, actually avoided a check and left the puck behind. Now Murray down the near side, lost the puck going to the goal, and that one able to be turned aside to the corner. Battle for the loose puck, far side, skating away with it. And back into the corner. The turn when it comes back to the near side. Murray settles it down. Tried to shove it down to the side of the goal. Nick Gullo standing right there with him. Now it comes out. We got one player down on the ice for the Wolves. And no whistle. A delayed whistle. We got a guy down on the ice and no whistle at all. Marvin Powell for the Wolves took a high stick right across the chops and went down. Marvin Powell took a high stick right across the face. No call from the officials. And then Powell slow to get up off the ice, and play continued for about 15 seconds as he was laying down on the ice. And now we're going to get a stoppage in play. So now I'm not sure what we've got going on. We got people standing all over the ice, and a goal is off the mooring at one end. And players pointing every which direction on the ice. And now we have officials over talking to Paul McLean, head coach for the Watertown Wolves, getting explanation on the far side. McLean not happy. I mean, clearly a high sticking right here in front of us. Well, now it looks like the Wolves are going to end up with a penalty here, as Austin Petrie has come over to the penalty box and sat down. My guess is going to be that with all that down at the other end, we may have got to delay a game on the Wolves. I'm not 100% positive. I can't go with that. I'll let you know as soon as I know what's going on, but looks like we're going to get ready to go back to action, so... And it is a delay of game to the goalkeeper, Blake Scott, for taking the goal off. And obviously he did it to get the stoppage in play because Marvin Powell was down on the ice and the officials weren't stopping it. So the Wolves are going to take the penalty, have to kill that off here. Puck back into the Dashers end. They'll set up their offense from there. Jamie Lucas in forechecking. Now the puck comes out to Fred Hine. Goes off a skate, and he gets taken down by Liam Little. Little, a former Danville Dasher last season here. And then he'll go to the far side and throw his body. So the body's starting to fly around the arena here. Puck comes out near side, gathering up Hildebrand. Gives it out to Bormanis, comes back to Hildebrand. Hildebrand steps in, sends the puck into the corner to Gullo. Turns around, shot coming. That one missed. And Hildebrand's going to gather up his own rebound in behind. He'll send it out on the far side. Puck gathered up in the corner. Comes back to him one more time. Now he'll send it out to the point. Skating in. Puck comes to Bormanis. Tried to put it in front. That one cleared out. And here's a chance for the Wolves. Short-handed opportunity. Jamie Lucas scores! Jamie Lucas, short-handed goal. And the Wolves are up 2-0. Jamie Lucas just took that bad pass, took off with it, and then he's just going to wire one to the top of the goal over the shoulder of Jesse Gordichuk. And the Wolves, a short-handed goal to make it 2-0 here with 2:02 remaining in period number 2. 42 seconds still on the power play for the Dashers. Wolves going to lift it right back in again. Gordichuk settles it down. He'll leave the puck there for Seth Enzor. Now the puck goes cross ice. Skating out with it very quickly is Enzor. He'll come right down the left-hand side. Collision in the corner. Comes out on the near side. Gathered up one more time by Tesserero. Tesserero tried to get it back to him. Gullo has it on the far corner. And then a huge hit in behind. Enzor goes down. Now it's out to the point. Sent right back in. Enzor is going to have with it. Centering pass comes to Gullo and a huge kick save by Blake Scott. This puck gets outside the blue line. So Murray has to turn with it, but the Dashers had to get back on side. Tesserero ends up with it. Neutralized. The Wolves able to poke that one away. And again, we'll have a foot race down into the offensive end for the Watertown Wolves. And great work keeping the puck in the zone is Derek Boudreau. The Wolves shorthanded opportunity again and another shot by Boudreau. The penalty is over and a beautiful save. Jesse Gordichuk right there made an outstanding save to keep it a 2-goal game. But Derek Boudreau had his eyes lit right up as he saw the wide open side of the net. Let a very quick wrist shot go, and Gordichuk swallows that one up, so it'll remain a 2-goal lead for the Watertown Wolves. 1:04 remaining in period number 2. Folks, I got to tell you, if you're not here in the Watertown Municipal Arena or watching this game online, this is what a good hockey game is supposed to look like. This is a lot of fun, especially from a spectator point of view. Kyle Powell's going to rifle it into the corner. 1 minute left in the period. Lucas gives it right back to Boudreau. Boudreau to Powell right in the slot. Lets a shot go. He scores! Kyle Powell! Kyle Powell from Derek Boudreau, and the Wolves net another goal with 53.5 seconds remaining in period number 2. Kyle Powell, right place, right time, just crashed right down the slot, went towards the front of the goal. And Derek Boudreau able to find him, puts it across, and he just tipped it right behind the goalkeeper, Jesse Gordichuk. And the Wolves take a 3-0 lead right at the end of period number 2. Of course, Kyle Powell's been here for a number of years in Watertown, one of the most popular players in the Watertown Wolves franchise, and the people here at the announcement of his goal are very happy. A lot of screaming and hollering here. Face-off won by Nair. Goes back to the other side, dumped into the Watertown end. Marvin Powell sends that high off the boards, not out of the zone. Now it's going to get lifted up and out of play with 32.1 seconds remaining in period number 2. Well, folks, you got to get down to the Watertown Municipal Arena sometime, watch some great Federal Prospect Hockey League action. Your Watertown Wolves are home next weekend, the 29th and 30th, as the Delaware Thunder will visit the Watertown Municipal Arena for the first time in the regular season. That's next Friday and Saturday night. Puck will drop at 7:30 both nights. Your Watertown Wolves and the Delaware Thunder. Puck to the far side. Liam Little had it poked off his stick. Comes back out to neutral ice area. Gathered up there by Nair. Nair comes from the right side to the left. Lets a shot go. That hit a leg. It went off Preston Kugler. Puck goes in behind, and that'll bring an end to period number 2. Well, the period is over, but we still got a little gathering of the minds back behind the Watertown goal. A couple of guys mixing it up, but everybody skates away. We should be good for the end of the period, as both teams will head back to their respective locker rooms here. The Wolves enjoying a 3-0 lead over the visiting Danville Dashers, trying to extract a little revenge after last night's loss here to the Dashers. Well, second period looks like this. Short-handed goal by Jamie Lucas at 17:58 of the period, assisted by Marvin Powell, makes it 2-0 in favor of the Watertown Wolves. And at 19:07 of the frame, Kyle Powell nets the goal, assisted by Derek Boudreau and by Jamie Lucas. 3-0 your Watertown Wolves to end period number 2. Danville outshot Watertown 13-10 in period number 2. Totals for the game so far: 25 shots on goal for Danville, 24 for the Watertown Wolves. The Wolves 0 for 3 on power play opportunities. Danville 0 for 5 on man-up opportunities here this evening. As we said, your Watertown Wolves home next Friday and Saturday night. Puck will drop at 7:30 as they host the Delaware Thunder next Friday and Saturday evening. Looking around the Federal Prospects Hockey League, we'll take another look at the scores. As we said, the Carolina Thunderbirds, hottest team in the Federal Prospect Hockey League, the defending Commissioner Cup champions, with an 8-3 win over the Columbus River Dragons earlier this evening. The Menor Icebreakers come back and lead the Port Huron Prowlers now by a score of 6-3. That game in Menor, Ohio. And in Danbury, Connecticut, the Danbury Hat Tricks with a 10-2 lead over the Battle Creek Rumblebees. The Battle Creek Rumblebees' new coach into the lineup this weekend for them. And down in Delaware, the Elmira Enforcers have knotted it back up. It's 4 apiece between Elmira and the Delaware Thunder. And, of course, 3-0 here is our score from the Watertown Municipal Arena. For Eric Thorstein, ThunderForce Media, and Watertown Wolves Hockey, my name's Jeff Barrett. We're going to take a short break. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Well, welcome back to the Watertown Municipal Arena. We get set for period number 3. Your Watertown Wolves enjoying a 3-0 lead over the visiting Danville Dashers here tonight. 2 goals in the second period get us to the 3-0 point in the game. My name is Jeff Barrett. Glad you could join us here tonight. Standing next to me, the producer of ThunderForce Media, and on our cameras here tonight, that is Eric Thorstein. Folks, Fusillo Subaru, your official sponsor of your Watertown broadcast here. Fusillo Subaru at 18352 US Route 11. That's Outer Washington Street in Watertown. New and used Subaru sales and service. Your car buying experience is their number one priority. Their staff looks forward to the challenge of meeting and exceeding your expectations when it comes to purchasing your next Subaru. You can browse online at FusilloSubaru.com or visit them on Outer Washington Street in Watertown. Fusillo Subaru, official sponsor of your Watertown Wolves. As we said, back to period number 3, the Wolves able to net 2 more goals in that second period. A shorthanded goal at 17:58. Jamie Lucas nets the goal, assisted by Marvin Powell and by Liam Little. That made it 2-0 on a shorthanded goal by Lucas. And then Kyle Powell nets a beautiful goal at 19:07 of the period, assisted by Derek Boudreau and by Jamie Lucas. And that's how we got to 3-0 as we get set for the final period here from the Watertown Municipal Arena. Well, Blake Scott getting the start in goal for the Watertown Wolves tonight. And he'll lead them back out onto the ice for period number 3. Taking a quick look around the Federal Prospect Hockey League here this evening. The Columbus River Dragons on the road tonight facing the Carolina Thunderbirds. The Thunderbirds going to come away with an 8-3 win in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Out in Menor, Ohio, the Menor Icebreakers now lead the Port Huron Prowlers 6-3 in that contest. That's late in the game there. The Danbury Hat Tricks at home tonight hosting the Battle Creek Rumblebees. 10-2 the score there. That one also late in period number 3. And down in Delaware, the Delaware Thunder and the Elmira Enforcers skating at a 4-4 tie. That one also late in the contest. So we get ready to kick things off. Period number 3. A great game so far here between both teams. A spirited effort up and down the ice. So period number 3 going to kick off. Puck goes forward. It'll go into the Danbury end, and I think we're going to got a very quick stoppage. It took like 5 seconds, and the not sure what that was all about. Dropped the puck, went to the far side, whistle blew, and we'll start over again. They put the 5 seconds back on the clock, and we'll try it one more time. So Derek Boudreau is going to win it back into the Watertown end. Vladimir Porter will slide it forward. Nigel Slade's going to end up with it for the Dashers. They'll send it cross ice, going to come back to the near side. Dashers out to Nair. Nair's going to tip that down into the offensive end. Blake Scott tried to settle it down and went all the way through. So Gullo picked it up there. Then Slade came to take it away from him. Derek Boudreau keeps an eye on Gullo. Now Gullo wheels back along the boards, takes a shot from Boudreau, and down he'll go. Wolves trying to break out, and we're going to get a penalty coming. We're going to get an interference call as Jamie Lucas trying to get to the loose puck, and just tying him up on the way in was Troy Murray. Got him tangled up and going to get an interference call and bring a stop at 19:27 left in the period. So 2 minutes up on the board. The Wolves with another power play opportunity, their 4th of the evening, 0 for 3 on their previous power play attempts. Puck comes out to Tyler Jurich, wrists that one towards the goal, and that one right into the glove of Jesse Gordachuk. So he'll keep it a 3-goal lead. Face off right back into the near side. Cam Dimmitt went for the face-off, went back in behind, picked it up there by Palmerville. Palmerville rifles that one all the way around. It comes all the way down the goal. And out to the near side, Cam Dimmitt's going to gather it up. Dimmitt's just going to hold the puck there, being forechecked in behind. So he'll send it over to Kyle Powell, far side. Powell's just going to drop it for Cam Dimmitt one more time. Now Dimmitt comes towards center ice. He'll come through the middle, lost it on the way through, and they will be offside. Puck taken off his stick just as he got to the blue line. And now another stoppage in play. The officials over here to talk to the scorekeepers for a second. Now we got two officials on the far side talking to the coaching staff from the Danville Dashers. Not sure what the issue is at this point. Ray Tremblay, the head coach of the Danville Dashers, having a lengthy conversation. Actually, the officials having a lengthy conversation. He is just listening. Huh? No. Looks like the Dashers have another penalty coming. I'm not sure what the case is, but skating over to the box will be Patrick Zalak. He's going to sit down. And I'm guessing it was some kind of a bench penalty or delay of game. So as soon as we get the official announcement, we will hand that to you. But the Wolves are going to skate 5-on-3 now for the next minute and 31 seconds. Puck comes out to Tyler Jurich in the slot. He'll give it back to Kyle Powell. They'll switch places. Comes back to Jurich. Jurich down in deep to Devaney. Devaney settles the puck down. Sends it over on the far side. Skips over the stick of Cam Dimmitt. And the Dashers able to skate out of the zone. So the Wolves have to get back on side. So the puck back in. Devaney settles it down near half board. Lands it over to Tyler Jurich. Jurich to Powell. Powell holds on to it there. Now he'll send it in deep to Cam Dimmitt. Comes back to Kyle Powell. Powell to Jurich. He rifle one off the pipe. And the goal's going to come off. So the penalty to the Dashers is too many men on the ice. That was the call. That's the reason for the other 2-minute penalty. So the Wolves have said skating 5-on-3 now for the next 58 seconds. Tyler Jurich, his best opportunity tonight. Just rifled one from inside the blue line. It went all the way through, hit the left upright. Face-off one goes into the corner. A couple of Wolves battling for the loose puck over there with Johan Hoagland. Puck comes out to the near point. Skipped over the stick of Tyler Jurich. He very quickly regathered that one. Got it to Kyle Powell, who gives it back to Cam Dimmitt. Dimmitt got poked off it, but the puck stays in the offensive end. Kyle Powell settles it down, comes towards the slot, gives it back to Jurich again. Jurich in deep to Joe Devaney. Devaney plays with it, gives it back to Jurich. Jurich looks, gives it to Kyle Powell. Powell steps in, fakes a shot, sends it deep to Dimmitt, and then a quick shot from Kyle Powell right into the gut of Jesse Gordichuk, and he'll bring a stoppage in play. 25 seconds left in the two-man advantage for the Watertown Wolves, and then another 30-second man-up after that. So faceoff's going to go to the far side. Wolves with a late change. That one's going to get sent all the way around. Does get outside the zone. It's going to get over the stick of Tyler Jurich. Jurich has to retreat back to the Watertown end. 16 seconds left in the two-man advantage. Jurich just going to wheel out of the Watertown end. He'll leave the puck there for Dominic Bogzo. Bogzo skates in, had it poked off his stick. Goes out to the far point. Gathered up by Calpuzos. Calpuzos pass to Kyle Powell. Got outside the line. Wolves get back on side. one penalty over. There's still 24 seconds left in the Watertown man advantage. Puck to the near side to Jurich. Jurich gives it to Jamie Lucas. Lucas right down the middle. Had it poked away, but he'll gather it up, goes to the corner with it, sends it all the way around to Dominic Bogzo. Bogzo let it go through to Tyler Jurich at the point, gives it back to Bogzo. Bogzo comes out toward the line, sends it all the way through to Nicholas Calpuzos. And the puck loose on the near side. Bogzo had it, gave it back to Jurich. Jurich tried to get it back in front. That pass intercepted, and now the Dashers able to clear the zone with it as Killian brings it up the near side, steps inside the blue line, just going to lift it towards the goal. Goes all the way through, gathered up there by Tanner Hildebrand. Hildebrand turning with it. Centering pass coming. That missed everybody on the side. Come over to Palmerville. Palmerville risks that one towards the goal. Bormanis was right there trying to stick it in on the redeflect. Couldn't get it. Comes back out again. Quick shot coming. That one went all the way through to the back Dasher. Gathered up. Bormanis has the puck there. Looked at Fred Hine. Now he'll skate away. Now he'll backdrop it for Hine. Hine's going to leave it in behind. And Justin Coachman with a big hit on Christers Bormanis takes him off the play. Puck goes back. Bormanis one more time. And a huge hit by Justin Coachman again. Coachman able to take him off. Puck comes to Hoagland near side. He'll leave it for Palmerville. Palmerville tried to center it. That hit the skate of Jamie Lucas. Puck goes all the way back into the Watertown end, but Justin Coachman back to pick it up for the Wolves, waiting for another set of legs on the ice. He'll leave it for Tyler Jurich. Jurich able to turn with it. Got it ahead to Michael Desjardins. Desjardins tips it into the offensive end. Goes right on goal. So Jesse Gordichuk has to drop down, cover that one up, bring a stoppage in play. 15:34 remaining in regulation. Well, as we said, your Watertown Wolves will be home next Friday and Saturday night here. The puck will drop at 7:30. The Delaware Thunder will be in the house next weekend to face your Watertown Wolves. If you can't get here on Friday nights, don't forget you can listen to the game live on Tunes at 92.5. Puck back out of the Dashers' end of the ice all the way down. Preston Kugler took it, turned it, sent it the length of the ice, and it's going to go right on goal, so that'll eliminate any icing opportunity. And then with the only player being near the goal being Tyler Jurich, Jesse Gordichuk says, no, I don't think I'll let that one go. He'll cover that one up and brings a stoppage in play. So faceoff's going to come to the far side. It'll be Derek Boudreau getting into the circle for the Watertown Wolves against Nick Gullo. Oh, my apologies. That was Nigel Slade on the faceoff for the Dashers. Puck in behind the Dashers goal, looking to set up their offense from there. Joe Devaney in forechecking for the Wolves, keeping an eye on that outlet pass, trying to delay it coming through center. That'll get lifted down on the offensive end, comes off the back. Dasher Marvin Powell's just going to send it around to Tyler Jurich. Jurich tried to tip it out of the zone. That one went all the way through, and a quick shot from the far side. And now a chance for Derek Boudreau as he'll race down the right-hand side. Takes a huge hit from Nigel Slade, but able to get the puck towards center. Gullo's going to pick it up from there. He couldn't get it to Joe Devaney. Now Devaney is going to give a huge hit to Nigel Slade. And now we got a bunch of guys going after it right here. Tyler Jurich again mixed up in the fight. Now Justin Coachman in the middle of it. Coachman's not anybody you want to grab a hold of. Not sure what happened between Nigel Slade and Joe Devaney, but Joe Devaney just skated across the ice and popped him right under the chops and dropped him right on his backside. That's where the whole thing started. And now Esnor is going to go set down. He was the one that came over and went after Joe Devaney. We know Joe Devaney is going to be sitting down, and also Tyler Jurich for the second time this evening will be sitting, and here comes Justin Coachman. So we're going to have a lot of players in black sweaters sitting in the penalty box. Well, not sure what sparked that whole deal, but Joe Devaney came over and just absolutely leveled Niall Slade, hit him right up under the chin and dropped him right on his backside. And then Enzor came over and went after Devaney, and that's when Tyler Jurich jumped in. And then Justin Coachman also getting tangled up. So we're going to let the officials sort this one out. This may take a minute to figure out all the penalties here. The Wolves penalty box right now sitting right in front of our vantage point. Looks like could be the players' bench. There's so many guys over here with black sweaters sitting down. The officials still discussing what the penalties are going to be. Well, folks, as we said, your Wolves are home next Friday and Saturday nights. If you can't get here on Friday nights, you can listen to the games live on Tunes at 92.5, 104.5. Of course, obviously, if you can't get here, you can also watch the games live on YouTube for free. Or if you don't have the computer in front of you, like we said, just turn on Tunes 92.5 and listen to all our Friday night home games, our Red Friday games. RED, remember everyone deployed, honoring our military around the world, and of course our great friends right here at Fort Drum, New York. Well, Troy Murray now has come over from the Dashers bench, and he has taken a seat in the penalty box. So the discussion continues between the officials. Now it looks like they've got things straightened around, and we'll see what we have for penalties here in a second. Well, it took like a second, but looks like cooler heads have prevailed. We'll get ready to go back to action. So now the Dashers skating 5-on-4 here for the next minute and 46 seconds. Palmerville puts it on goal. That one turned aside, hit a skate in front. Came out on the near side, gathered up, comes back to Palmerville at the point. He'll try to put it into the corner. Hildebrand had it for a second. Comes out to Fred Hine, near side. Hine's going to turn, wrist that one towards the goal. Hildebrand couldn't get the redirect on it. Now the puck loose in the corner. Gets poked along. Hildebrand tried to get out to Christars Bormanis. Bormanis has it. He'll wind up, fakes the shot, sends it back in deep to Hildebrand. Hildebrand turned, sends it into the corner. Puck gathered up there by Jesse Nair. Nair into the corner, leaves the puck for Hildebrand. Hildebrand's going to skate with it. He'll give it back to Nair, far side, Bormanis. Bormanis down in deep to Nair now. Nair comes to the near side. Fred Hine in the corner. Hine's going to end up with the puck. He'll hold on to it there. 54 seconds left. In the man advantage. Shot goes off the side of the goal. Goes back to Fred Hine, near side, comes out to Palmerville. Palmerville goes to the point, goes to the slot, wrists a shot towards the goal. That one knocked down. Blake Scott, phenomenal job finding that one through some traffic. Quick shot coming in, a goal! Fred Hine able to sneak one home, and he'll go 5-hole on Blake Scott. And that'll make it 3-1 with 12:53 remaining in period number 3. Fred Hine, a beautiful shot, took the pass from behind and just rifled one 5-hole on Blake Scott. That thing was a rocket on the ice. Fred Hine cutting it to a 2-goal advantage on a beautiful goal here with 12:53 remaining in period number 3. Back to action, skating 5-on-5. The penalties to Enzor and Murray, and then Coachman and Juris still in effect, but we're back to 5-on-5 skating on the ice. Puck near side, coming out on the half board, settled there by Jamie Lucas. Lucas turning with it, pokes it outside the zone. Barakov goes back to pick it up for the Dashers. He'll turn it on to the near side, takes the puck, sends it cross ice. That one intercepted. Zalot couldn't handle it. Wolf skating in, 3-on-2 opportunity coming in. Quick shot coming. Big rebound. Near side, Derek Boudreau puts it back in front. Michael Desjardins put it in deep. Puck comes around, comes out. Here comes a shot from Marvin Powell. He wound up, let a shot go, and that hit Barakov right on the leg. And Barakov limping his way around the ice right now, trying to skate that one off. Well, as we said, about midway through period number 3, the Wolves really started to pick up their intensity the way they started in period number 1, and they've kept that going. The Dashers have been able to answer that with a lot of intensity of their own, getting the puck up and down the ice. Blake Scott has been unbelievable so far, allowing only the 1 goal. That was a beautiful shot by Fred Hine. Another penalty coming to the Watertown Wolves. So looking back at those penalties, it was Troy Murray for the Danville Dashers. He got a 2-minute penalty for roughing. Tyler Jurich, 2 minutes for roughing. And then Seth Enzor roughing for 2 minutes. Justin Coachman, 2 minutes for roughing. Joe Devaney, 2 minutes for interference. Fred Hine gets the power play goal. And now we've got Liam Little sitting in the penalty box here. Nothing on our board yet. Fred Hine's goal was counted as a power play goal, so the puck in behind right now, minute 41 remaining. Intercepted at center ice. Derek Boudreau able to skate right back into the offensive end. Lost the puck for a second, but took a couple of seconds off the power play here. So Liam Little sitting down. Wolves with another short-handed opportunity, getting some chances here. Nair back in the offensive end for the Dashers. Send it to Hildebrand in the corner. Hildebrand sends it all the way around, skips over the stick, or Bormanis, and goes back out to neutralized area. Now he'll turn with it. Wolves able to intercept it, but now Bormanis gives chase down into the corner. He'll gather up the loose puck, try to get it back. Marvin Powell able to just rifle that the length of the ice. 58 seconds left in the Dasher man advantage. Liam Little, penalty for high sticking was the official call. Puck all the way down into the corner. Turning with it there. Coming out through center ice. Got poked off the stick of Fred Hine and heads right back into the Dashers' end of the ice. Gathered there. Now lifted out through center. Tesserero picking it up for the Dashers. He'll come to the left-hand side. Comes to the right-hand side now. Leaves it there. Nigel Slade tried to get the puck back to Hoagland. That missed everything. Went all the way back into the goalkeeper, Jesse Gordachuk. He'll send it out to Slade near side. Slade's come down. Tries to go to the front of the goal. He rifles one and scores! Nigel Slade took the puck, went from right to left, and then rifled it to the top left-hand corner over the shoulder of Blake Scott, and we got a 1-goal game here with 10-12 remaining in regulation. Slade on another beautiful shot. Like I said, brought the puck down the right-hand board, skated towards the center, and then just laced one right to the top left-hand corner of the goal, and he's going to beat Blake Scott. And all of a sudden, we've got a 1-goal game here with half a period remaining in regulation. Puck back into the Dashers' end of the ice. Gathered up there. Now they come towards center. It pass intercepted on the way out. Tyler Jurich able to poke it forward. That one does get outside the zone. Comes through center ice. Gullo's going to gather it up. Sends it off to the far side. Comes right back to Gullo. Tried to get a puck in front. Couldn't do it. Now it's going to come out to Tyler Jurich near side. Jurich just going to settle the puck down. Send it cross ice. Derek Boudreau is going to end up with it. Boudreau leaves it for Lucas. Lucas rifles one towards the goal. And then a huge collision with the goalkeeper. Jesse Gordachuk in a collision with Derek Boudreau crashing to the goal. Gordachuk lost his helmet, and now on the far side, Enzer really going after Derek Boudreau and giving him the business, and then immediately skating over to sit down in the penalty box. I think Enzer was happy to take that one. He just unloaded on Derek Boudreau for the Wolves, and then he went right to the penalty box. Now Derek Boudreau being escorted over by the official. So things getting a little heated here with 9:32 remaining in period number 3. Things starting to get real interesting. Bodies flying all over the ice, and now a couple of different scuffs for Enzor for the Danville Dashers being involved. There was a collision between Jesse Gordachuk, the goalkeeper. He lost his helmet and mask. It went flying across the ice. He's back up, no problem. He did jump right back up, and he went over like he was going to have a few words with Derek Boudreau himself, and then, as we said, Esnor took care of that for him. Seth Enzor, a rookie out of Sugar Land, Texas, 6'1", 210 pounds. That's a big kid out there. He just went after Derek Boudreau. Boudreau is 5'9", 175 pounds out of Ottawa. So things are getting heated here. 9:32 remaining in period number 3 here from the Watertown Municipal Arena. As we said, the Watertown Wolves coming into tonight looking to extract a little bit of revenge after last night's game here, ending up on the short end 2-1. Kyle Powell continuing to plead his case to the officials over here, looking for another penalty against the Dashers. Obviously, we're after the fact where the officials have made their decision. They're not going to change it now or add anybody else to the penalty box. So Kyle Powell just giving his 2 cents, and obviously the officials is done with the conversation, skates away from him. And Kyle Powell has to be careful now not to say something that's going to get him in trouble. Well, it looked like we were going to head down to the Watertown end for the face-off, but now we get another delay and another penalty coming as Austin Petrie has been serving all the bench penalties tonight. Petrie just skated across the ice, sat down once again in the penalty box. Not even going to begin to speculate what the call was here, but the officials over talking now with the Dashers bench. Actually, I think Jesse Gordachuk, as you said, he had a collision over there, and he's over on the bench. I think they're checking his equipment. So Derek Boudreau will get 2 minutes for goaltender interference. So he'll get a 2-minute penalty. A 2-minute penalty to Derek Boudreau for fighting, and a 2-minute penalty to Seth Enzor for fighting. Now we'll have to wait and see what the call is. My guess is going to be, since Boudreau's got 2 penalties here, serving one for the goalie interference and for fighting, the 5-minute fighting category. So I'm guessing that Austin Petrie will be serving the 2-minute penalty for the goalie interference. And now a delayed break in the action. Gordachuk headed back towards the locker room, took off very quickly. I don't know if he had an equipment problem or what the issue is, but Gordachek has gone up the tunnel and back to the locker room, and now the second goalkeeper for the Dashers is out onto the ice. So Harley White makes his way out onto the ice surface. The backup goalkeeper here tonight for the Danville Dashers will find his way into the lineup. This may be just a temporary deal. I don't think there was anything wrong with Gordachuk, just an equipment problem. So the face-off one comes all the way back into the Dashers. Then Dashers look to skate out from there. Skating 5-on-4 for the next minute, 46 seconds. Puck immediately sent right back into the Dashers' end again. Puck gathered up in behind. Dashers set up their offense in behind their own goal. Liam Little in there keeping an eye on the puck coming out from behind the goal. 9:01 remaining in regulation. Down the near side, Bormanis has the puck. He'll come down the right-hand side, puts the puck in behind. Gathered up there by Naher. Naher tried to get it to the slot. Palmerville's just going to send it to the corner. Far side, quick shot coming. Blake Scott able to find that one. He'll bring a stoppage in play. So Fred Hine and Liam Little now having some words back and forth with each other. And Jesse Gordachuk out of the locker room, right back out onto the ice. So Gordachuk has gone back to his goal. Quick shot coming the far side, and now they come over in front. Huge collision here. Puck chased around behind the goal, giving chase for the Dashers. Jesse Naher again goes to the far side. Bormanis has it. He'll give it back to Hildebrand. Hildebrand fakes the shot, gives it back. Now it comes out to Palmerville. Palmerville wrists one that missed on the near side. Puck out all the way to the near corner on the rebound. Palmerville takes the shot. Bormanis ends up with the puck. Sends that cross ice to Hildebrand. Puck comes right back out in front. Hine has it. Tried to put it on the side of the goal. Turned around with it there. He'll rifle one right across. Going to pick it up will be Hildebrand. He'll turn with the puck on the far half board. Sends it over to the corner. Turning with it there. Now it comes all the way through to Fred Hine. Hine settles it down. Holds on the puck on the half board. Puts it right in front of the redirect from Hildebrand. Just missed on the far side. Puck loose in the corner. Hildebrand tried to come out from behind, stuff it on the side. It'll come out to Palmerville at the point. Palmerville sends it over. Bormanis just going to rifle one towards the goal. Now Marvin Powell's going to take it. Lifts that one out with 3 seconds left in the man advantage. Austin Petrie back out onto the ice. We'll skate up 4-4 now as Boudreau and Enzor continue their 5-minute fighting penalties. Puck all the way down into the Dashers' end, and then falling down with the puck was Hoagland. Hoagland had the puck all by himself, went to clear it, fell down. Wolves able to keep it in the zone. Tyler Jurch, far side, just going to back it around to Liam Little. Little gets it to Lucas. Lucas gives it back to Little. Now it comes back to Lucas. Out to Coachman at the point. Coachman lets a shot go. That hit a stick in front, got poked up into the air. Comes out to the line one more time. Not out of the zone. Wolves able to keep it in. And now it gets poked out on the far side. Wolves gathered up, get it back into their own end. Coachman's going to set it up from there. He'll take the puck, going to rifle that one forward, puts it right on goal to wave off the icing. And coming out, covering it up will be Gordachuk, and he'll bring another stoppage in play with 6:39 remaining in regulation. Well, we got a timeout on the ice here. 6:39 remaining in regulation. Your Watertown Wolves continue to hold a 1-goal lead after starting the period, leading 3-0. That's where we find ourselves right now. Folks, don't forget, join us after the game on the YouTube page or on the Watertown Wolves Facebook page for the 9-Round Fitness post-game report. 9-Round Fitness at 21290 County Route 202 in Watertown. Check them out online at 9round.com. That's the number 9round.com. 9-Round Fitness, get fit, never hit. And a chance for one of our fans to take a shot, try to win a Whitesboro plow. So 6:39 remaining in regulation here at the Watertown Municipal Arena. As you said, the Wolves trying to get one back after the Dashers ended their 8-game winning streak last evening here at the Watertown rink. So Wolves home again next weekend. Come on down and join us. Puck will drop at 7:30 both nights. Go back to action. Marvin Powell with the puck far side, sends it into the corner. Tyler Juritz tried to gather it up, had it taken away by Palmerville, and that one's going to get lifted all the way down the length of the ice. Should be an icing call. Looks like icing will be waved off. So coming back to pick it up, comes out to neutral ice. Killian's going to end up with it. He'll send it cross ice to the far side. Gathered up there, now skating forward and lifting it into the zone will be Palmerville. Puck in behind. Marvin Powell had it for a second. Centering pass intercepted by Cam Dimmitt. Dimmitt sending it forward. Puck in front! Got it right onto the stick of Tyler Juritz. Juritz tried to put it on the backhand. Justin Coachman, far side, just going to rifle it towards the goal. That one's going to hit a stick and get up and out of play. Tyler Juritz has got to be scratching his head under, trying to figure out how that one didn't go into the goal. Took a beautiful pass, redirected, and it just missed on the near side. And the two-time Federal Prospect Hockey League scoring champion skates back to the bench with a look on his face like, what just happened? Face off, one quick shot coming. Rebound comes all the way out on the near side, so Coachman's going to back out of the zone. Long outlet pass to the far side. Hines going to rifle one. That's going to go off a stick and up and out of play. Well, shots on goal here, period number 3, are exactly even at 5 apiece. Liam Little to the face-off. He'll win that back into the Watertown end. Puck came right back to him and then overskated. And now Jamie Lucas going to get it. Lucas going to end up with it. Puts it right in front. Little couldn't put a stick on it. And then we're going to get a tie up here. And the the goal's going to come off once again. So one more time, the Wolves have a little bit of an opportunity right there, but the goal is going to come off. So go back to the face-off circle. Cam Dimmitt skating in for the Watertown Wolves. He'll go in against Tanner Hildebrand. Hildebrand won the face-off to the side. It goes in behind. Hoagland's going to gather up the loose puck in behind his own goal. He'll turn, sends it out to neutral ice. Hines going to pork it forward to Bormanis. Bormanis gives it back on the far side. Quick shot coming. And that one turned away by Blake Scott. Now it comes out on the near side, gets poked out towards center. Michael Desjardins able to poke it into the offensive end. Bormanis is going to end up with it. Then he'll take a hit on the near side from Desjardins. Puck coming out through neutral ice area now onto the far side. Hoagland just going to lift that down on the offensive end, goes right on goal. So Blake Scott just going to steer it to the corner and then lift it out of the zone. And right onto the stick of Michael Desjardins. Desjardins tried to get a centering pass, had his stick lifted, couldn't get the pass to the front of the goal, and the Dashers are going to come right back the other way on the far side. Coming in, putting the brakes on, comes right in front. That went off the pad of Blake Scott, went all the way through. Bormanis able to keep it in the offensive end, though. Puck goes all the way around, gathered up there, and turning with it was Tesserero. He'll leave it in the corner. Wolves are going to pick it up from there. Gets sent behind to the near side, gathering up Vladimir Port, just going to slide it forward onto the stick of Lucas. Lucas going to get down into the offensive end. Gordichuk out of his own goal, settles the puck down, backhands it around to the near side. It's going to come out of the zone on this end, and it'll be Barakov getting it ahead to Tesserero. Tesserero into the corner, gives it to Barakov. Just under 4 minutes to play in regulation. And walking right out in front was Tesserero, letting a shot go. That missed on the far side. Now a wraparound attempt goes off the pads of Blake Scott down the ice. It will go. Icing waved off. So it comes out to Barakov. He'll pick it up near side. Lost the puck in the offensive end. Joe Devaney had the steal for a second and then lost control of it. But the Wolves able to keep it at this end of the ice. Now it comes outside the Dashers' end. Puck got popped up into the air. Niall Slade was looking for it, had the stick knocked out of his hands. Coming back the other way, Joe Devaney with the puck. Tried to bank it to himself off the board. Gullo's going to end up with it. Gullo will send it all the way around to the far corner. Skates out with it. Nifty little move. Wolves keep it in the zone, though. Taken away by Michael Desjardins. Lets the shot go. Puck on the ice. They score! Michael Desjardins, the shot on goal. The rebound came right back out in front, and I believe it was Joe Devaney who just picked it up, waited, and just put it over the top of a sprawling Jesse Gordachuk, and the Wolves back up by 2 with 3 minutes to play in regulation. Joe Devaney, Joe Devaney was just very, very patient. Got that rebound and actually looking right at the wide open goal, but he waited until Gordachuk tried to make a move and he just lifted it over the top of him right to the back of the goal. And it wasn't really hard. He just sort of lifted it up in the air and lobbed it over the top. And the Wolves back up by 2 goals with 3:03 remaining in regulation here from the Watertown Municipal Arena. Well, once again, we have a delay with the officials over here having a conference with our scoring table. I think they're trying to figure out when the Derek Boudreau penalty would be over. And Boudreau back out of the penalty box. So 3:03 remaining, regulation. We get ready to fire it back up again at center ice. Liam Little going to skate in against Hildebrand. Face off one back to the Watertown end. Comes out to Michael Desjardins. Desjardins lost it in his skate for a second. Now it goes forward to Hine. Hine drops it for Bormanis. He'll rip a shot. Big save by Blake Scott. Puck goes right back in. Another huge shot. Blake Scott with a great save with traffic standing right in front of him. Able to find that, and a couple of guys getting mixed up, and Blake Scott able to hold on to it. So 2:46 left in the frame. Puck comes out to center ice, gets sent in from the slot area, and then lifted out. Enzor had the shot on goal. Now it comes back to Johan Hoagland. Hoagland just going to shovel that one in. Icing's going to be waved off. So Marvin Powell races back to pick it up for the Wolves. Now he's just going to lift it. And again, he's going to lift it the length of the ice. And that'll bring an icing call. Marvin Powell looking to do what he did earlier. He wanted to clear the zone and send it all the way down the ice. But last time, he put it right on goal to eliminate any icing situation, but obviously missed with that one, so icing is called. Face-off's going to come all the way back down to the Watertown end. It'll go to the right of Blake Scott. Face-off, one quick shot coming. Blake Scott able to take that one away. That one right off the face-off. Now the Wolves racing out the other direction. Far side skating in will be Jamie Lucas. He'll go to the corner, gets tangled up there, now kicks the puck along, comes away with it, gives it back onto the backside to Dallas Desjardins. He'll give it back to Lucas. Lucas gets pinned up to the boards by Enzor. Enzor able to come away with the puck on the far side. Now he'll try to get it out of the zone. He'll take a big hit, but the puck comes forward. Slade skates in, lets a shot go. That goes off the glove of Blake Scott out onto the near side. Wolves look to skate one more time. Jamie Lucas just going to dump that into the offensive end, then he'll go for a change. Wolves pinching in. Derek Boudreau able to get the puck in deep. Get it to Desjardins, coming back to him. Desjardins ended up with it. Now it gets poked off to the side and gathered up there. Sent all the way across. Dasher's looking to skate out with it. Slade had it, dumped it into the offensive end, but only one there was Nicholas Calpuzzo's in the black jersey. He'll get it off to Tyler Jurich. Jurich back to Boudreau. Boudreau just going to rifle one inside the blue line onto Jesse Kordichuk. Kordichuk will cover that one up and bring a stoppage in play. 1:13 remaining in regulation. Oh, we got a timeout on the ice. The Dashers are going to use their timeout here. As we said, 1:13 remaining in regulation here from the Watertown Municipal Arena. Again, folks, your Wolves will be home next weekend as they will host the I had to stop for a second and laugh. We got a text message up here from the announcer of the Elmira Enforcers. John Clement, my good buddy, the voice of the Elmira Enforcers, just put on there, tell Jeff to quit hacking on the mic. I've been battling a little bit of a cold, but I got to tell you what, my buddy John down there has, he's been dealing with something real bad. He's laid up for a little bit. He'll be back in action next week and get back behind the mic, and I hope you're feeling better, John. And yes, I'll try to quit hacking on the mic. I know you've got it worse than I do right now, so. Puck sent all the way down the length of the ice, and icing will be called. Well, just checking the updated scores around the Federal Prospect Hockey League here and waiting for the computer to reload. And looks like the Elmira Enforcers came back to take the win over the Delaware Thunder. 7-5 final score there, so I'm sure John was watching that. Now he's tuned into the rest of our broadcast here. Carolina, a big win over the River Dragons tonight, 8-3. The Menor Icebreakers, 6-3 winners over the Port Huron Prowlers. The Danbury Hat Tricks, 10-2 over the Battle Creek Rumblebees. 50 seconds left here in our contest. The Wolves enjoying a 2-goal lead, and now a 3-goal as they'll net the empty netter. Justin Coachman is going to get credited for the goal. And I don't think there's anybody happier on the ice than the rest of the team as Coachman lifts one the length of the ice and gets his first goal of the year for the Watertown Wolves. The Rochester, New York native that has made his home now here in Watertown is going to get a goal and seal the deal here tonight. The Wolves 5-2 with 44.1 seconds remaining. Trying to avenge that loss from last night here at home, and they've done it in fine fashion here this evening. So the puck dropped one more time. Levi Armstrong has it, but he'll have it taken away by Jamie Lucas. Lucas just going to back it into the offensive end with 34 seconds remaining. Puck to the far side. Dashers look to skate out with it. Enzor has it, comes through center ice. Tried to send it off, got intercepted by Joe Devaney. Devaney gives it to Lucas, tried to give it back to him. Now Cam Dimmitt's going to end up with a Dimmitt with a shot right on goal, and Gordichuk able to cover that one up with just 19.4 seconds remaining. Well, Justin Coachman, that clearing effort all the way down in the empty netter, and actually getting assists from Tyler Jurich and from Blake Scott, the goalkeeper. So there's one for you. Enzor has it. Wrist one towards the goal. That missed on the far side. Get it up behind there. That's going to bring an end to the contest. And yours Watertown Wolves, before a sellout crowd here at the Watertown Municipal Arena, are going to hold on for a 5-2 win over the visiting Danville Dashers here this evening. Well, the Wolves got on the scoreboard first here tonight at 13:25 of period number one. Dallas Desjardins gets credited with the goal, assisted by Liam Little and by Michael Desjardins. That made it 1-0 on an even strength goal. The Wolves would get their second goal in period number 2, a shorthanded goal from Jamie Lucas, assisted by Marvin Powell and by Liam Little. That made it 2-0 in favor of Watertown. The shorthanded goal coming at 17:58 of the frame. At 19:07, Kyle Powell with a beautiful goal, assisted by Derek Boudreau and Jamie Lucas. That made it 3-0 on an even strength goal, and that's the way period number 2 would end. On to period number 3, and the Dashers get in the board. Fred Hine with a power play goal, assisted by Christers Barmanis and by Alex Palmerville. That made it 3-1 Watertown. And then another power play goal. Nigel Slade gets the goal at 9:48 of the period, assisted by Christers Barmanis. That made it 3-2 in favor of the Watertown Wolves. And the Wolves able to get one back a little bit later on. 16:57 of the frame, Joe Devaney with a very nice goal as he was patient, held onto the puck, and lifted over the goalkeeper, Gordachuk. That made it 4-2 Watertown. That goal assisted by Michael Desjardins at 16:57. And then the empty netter for Justin Coachman, and big smiles on the young kid out of Rochester, New York. The assist going to Tyler Jarrett and Blake Scott. And the Wolves end up with a 5-2 win over the visiting Danville Dashers. Well, that's the way our score will end up here this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, we'll be back next Friday and Saturday night. The Delaware Thunder will be in the house next weekend to take on your Watertown Wolves. The puck will drop at 7:30 both nights. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend and a great week ahead. We'll see you back here at the Watertown Municipal Arena on Friday night. For Eric Thorstein and ThunderForce Media, my name is Jeff Barrett for your Watertown Wolves. We'll be back next week. Thanks, everybody, for sticking around. Have a great night.